Nice. Cool.
A character and this was made to be disturbing, but you never get the confirmation that's the case. So like, I'm sorry, Alan Tutorial, if you were actually having a mental breakdown and you needed some help, and we were all just like, whoa, this guy's tutorial videos are so wacky. But I don't know, man. Okay, this next one, this is the golden goose. All right, this is the top of the top. This is not a found footage in the sense that it's like a random no context clip. This is a series purposely made to be spooky, but through the lens of it being found footage. But it was made on purpose. You know, this isn't like a weird clip. This is a series made by like a group of guys that wanted this to be a web series. You know, it's called Marble Hornets, and this went on for a couple years. They would put an entry into the saga every couple of weeks or a couple months or whatever, and it would be like just another found footage, give you a little more context.
I remember this. This is where Slender Man came out.
Let me just show you entry 1. Entry 1.
This is where Slender Man originated.
And finding nothing unusual, it came across a clip that doesn't fit in with the others. From what I can tell, the following footage takes place inside Alex's house, not the set for Marble Hornets. The audio has been removed. Either the microphone was disabled at the time or it was taken out afterwards. Big shadow. This is the only thing that was out of the ordinary on this particular tape. After seeing this clip, I'll keep an eye out for occurrences similar to this one in the future. This is going to sound crazy, what I'm about to say. Alright, for those of us that have been on the internet for a while, there was once a time that Slender Man, as a scary creature, was not cringe and overused. It was actually scary at one point when it was new. When that first Slender Man game came out and Marble Hornets was happening, Slender Man was like a scary entity. This mysterious, well-dressed, blank-face guy that would just be out in the woods with super long arms. Scary. Now, you know, 15 years have gone by and it's been overused and we've seen it and we all got bored of it 10 years ago or so. But at one point, this stuff hit. It really did. So Marble Hornets was the name of a student film that was being made like in this universe. So the footage of the entries was like the group of guys making the student film, which is why they were filming everything, documenting the process of making a student film. But along the way, they kept catching wind of weird things. They kept ending up in weird locations when they were scouting for their movie or whatever. And then they kept seeing strange things. This happened in 2009, and they put out the next entry every couple weeks or couple months or whatever. And I was watching this when it happened. This was my like week-to-week TV that I wanted to watch. I could not wait for the next entry every time, and it was super slow burn. This is entry 1, 2009. Entry 40, 2011. Over 2 years later, this is May, was like the first time after 2 years of watching this that we got a really true look at Slender Man in this. And this was like, talk about slow burn build-up. Check this out.
I remember I found this channel and I just binge watched everything.
Pretty crazy. Let me tell you, when I saw this at age, whatever I would have been, 17 or something, I was spooked. I spent 2 years building up to this moment and seeing Slender Man for like, you know, you see him a little bit here and there, but this is the first time you like, he gets you. Anyway, fantastic series. I could make a whole video talking about just this series. I'm not going to. That's not my style, but Marble Hornets, okay? Fantastic time. Early YouTube found footage series on old camcorders with good sound design, and they took the time to kind of lull you into a false sense of security, then something weird would happen. It was perfect, dude. It was fantastic. I forget, but I think it went on a little too long, and then there were some some pretty big gaps between episodes towards the end, but it had a solid 2 or so year run, which is great. Okay, similar vein, something that was well crafted and purposely spooky. I have to mention this. I won't linger on it because it's like a full production, but Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared is this one. Has to be mentioned. This is 14 years ago. You can tell this has a very polished look to it off the bat. This is a whole different animal than like Marble Hornets or these other clips in the woods. So here's this. It was this high budget kind of Sesame Street style of kind of musical where they had songs and stuff. And there was 5 parts, I believe, and every part kind of started off pretty normal, had like kind of a catchy, kidsy song, and then things would just kind of get weird at some point.
Yeah.
I don't think I can show much of it because of just like copyright. This is like a full production. But if you haven't heard of this and you like weird, creepy horror, definitely check this out. This is something that when this came out, it was kind of mind blowing because it was like still YouTube and it was still horror, but it was so well made with like full production that it made it like that much creepier because it was like, what is the context of this? You know? Who spent tens of thousands of dollars probably and had multiple set designers and teams and costumes and, you know, all this stuff to make this creepy series. I mean, this has 82 million views. This is like the beginning of YouTube being like just like any other streaming service where like there was just top tier quality stuff on here, but absolutely worth mentioning. It's a main staple of YouTube horror from back in the day. And on a similar note, this one, I always don't like watching this one, but here we go. We can't skip this one. This one's called Dining Room or There Is Nothing. 19 years ago. 2006, dude. Chances are you've seen this. All right, but if you haven't, buckle up.
One of the first early YouTube videos. Oh, that's creepy. That's just creepy, the motions. Who the hell made this? Oh, it's gonna be like a jump scare.
You're back.
There is nothing.
Yeah, man, that's the video. What'd you think of that, huh? This person did go on to make like a bunch of other horror stuff. Like they ended up being like an actual, I don't think they have much on their channel, but they like, you know, they got a website and stuff. But this is like one of the first things. At the time, there was no context for this. But obviously, there was some budget. You know, there's fire in the background. That's cool. It looks pretty real. Could have been like a green screen thing. I don't know. There's a whole creepy vibe to it. Good camera work. But to explain it to you, because somehow I always have to explain it even though it's pretty obvious. But the entire video is only 30 seconds long, but then they play it backwards, starting about here. You can see the fire kind of switch right there. It starts going backwards. So this bit at the beginning of them speaking is them literally talking backwards. Like this is them talking backwards, not reversed. This is them saying what they wanted to say, but backwards. And it's creepy, all right? They say that, and they die, dead for a while, then they come back. And this is reversed. So now what they said at the beginning is now reversed, and we learn that they said... There's nothing. So they died. They went to the afterlife, or I guess in this case, a lack thereof. So the whole thing is so scary, you know? It's just like, what's up with this person? They don't seem okay. Then they die and they come back? Also, what's the fire doing? You know? That's not a good sign. There's probably more to it than that, maybe. There's probably more symbology than that, but that's just what I feel about it, and it always kind of creeps me out. It's great. The piano in the background is so creepy. I hate it, dude. It's well crafted. I hate it so much. This one, we're not going to linger on this one either, but dude, if you were around in this time on the internet, you know this. You know this very well. Don't
No,
worry, I'm
I
not
don't
gonna let
wanna
it jump
see
scare
it.
you.
Oh,
But this
thank
was a
God.
web game where you had to move the little square with your mouse without touching the walls because you had to start over if you touched the walls. And so you
Oh,
would have to
fucking
go and you'd be
JavaScript.
really careful. And so the whole point of the game is that once you got to this part of the game, you had to really lean forward in your seat to really pixel perfect move the square up this thing and up and around and over. And then when you were in the middle of doing that, it would jump scare you with this image and a scream. Ready to hear the scream? Here comes the scream. And boy,
Yeah.
oh boy, did I get got with this when
Yeah, I
I was
got
like
too.
13. I remember my friends being like, play this little web game. And I was so trusting. That was the last time I was a trusting guy. I was like, oh, they want me to play this game. And they're filming me play it. I didn't think anything of that. They were sitting there giggling with their little cameras like this, laughing at me playing this little maze game. And I was like, sure, I guess this is a cool game. You were excited to see me play. I got jump scared to smithereens, okay?
Damn.
My ability to handle horror of any kind at age 12 or whatever I was, 0. I don't think I peed my pants, but I would have. Maybe I already went to the bathroom, but this is the situation I would have peed my pants. I did not like that. And I don't think I've trusted anyone ever since then. I'm joking, but this is like top tier. Like, you should know this if you were on the internet. And maybe if you don't know this, congratulations, your friends liked you, I guess. They didn't want to terrify you for their own amusement. But yeah, classic little web game with a jump scare. What a great time. There was also lots of
It was a good
videos
time.
this era where it would play a video that was kind of random and then it would just jump scare you somewhere towards the end of the video. You just couldn't trust any videos back then.
Oh,
if someone
yeah.
sent you a video, it was like, is this a video you want me to see? Because it seems kind of random. Then the jump scare
I
happened,
would
you'd be like,
always-
oh, that's why you sent
Every time I see a new video back in the day, I would always skip to the end, make sure there wasn't a jump scare, and I was like, okay, there's no jump scare. Okay, this is a safe video. And just watch it. Because you would get a random video and it'd scare the shit out of you with a screamer.
me this video. I get it. To terrify me. Cool. Okay. Here's another one. I don't think we're going to watch this whole thing, but another video that was just very strange to watch back in the day without any context.
Oh, that's creepy.
Off to a good start, right? This video will be a fun experience.
Oh, that's
Yikes, I forgot about
creepy.
the little jump scare there. It's a cooking video. I cook the tomatoes. Let's cooking. Please prepare the tomato. I don't know if this music is copyrighted, so I kind of got to flip around a little bit, but the video, they accidentally cut their neck while cutting the tomato. Things get a little freaky. And then this happens. And that's pretty much the video. Is that fun? Did you enjoy that? What's funny about this channel these days is that they have a
don't know if I
Minecraft
enjoyed
Let's Play. Just like a normal Minecraft Let's Play.
Well, that's
so we
cool.
get some context for once, and it's honestly pretty good. It's just someone made this when they were younger, I guess, somehow. It's impressive. I don't know how old they were then and how old they are now playing Minecraft, but 15 years ago they made this,
crazy.
and nowadays they're just playing Minecraft. You know, everything has a happy ending. Okay, here's another classic you probably have seen.
Oh, that's a classic.
Sewer creature spotted.
That's so creepy.
Just
I lived
glowing
right
eyes
next to
around
a
the
sewer
corner. This
opening
looks
when I was a
like
kid, too.
Like catacombs almost. Such a scary tunnel. Yeah, dude, look at that.
Yeah. Fuck that.
Man. Oh,
Oh,
dude, I didn't realize
hell
that we
no.
saw so much of it. Dude, it moves so fast.
It's
and that's
probably
the whole
scared of
video.
you more.
What's crazy about this one is that their whole channel, even back then and up until now, the channel's called United Utilities, and it really is just like a utilities channel. Even back then and still up till now, they're talking about water meters, pipes, you know, just sewage and stuff. All the way. For 10 years, they've been posting normal water type videos ever since. Look at
Wow,
this. This
that's
is
weird.
like legit professional, well-shot water like conservation type videos on the same channel. But if you go to the beginning, you have this sewer creature video. Like, huh? Did they make this to be scary on purpose? Surely, right? I don't
Probably
believe that
bought the
this
channel.
really happened. But why is it on this channel? Why did they make this? I don't know. You know what I mean? Like the context. I don't know. It's so much scarier when the context makes you more bewildered. I'm like, oh, you see this video and you're like, oh, surely, you know, it's just some guys making a scary video or something, you know? This is a guy in a costume. Then I'm like, wait, this is actually just like a sewage water conservation channel. United Utilities. They've been at it for 15 years. Why is this on their channel? The description kind of gives you what they were going for. Do you know what gruesome monsters are lurking in the sewers? Let's banish the fatberg and spread the word to only flush the 3 P's. Pee, paper, and poo. So it's kind of like a don't flush things you're not supposed to kind of PSA, which is like, yeah, that makes sense. But what the hell? How did
Yeah,
you
it's
make this?
ridiculous.
Why did you make this? And why does it look kind of good? And it's so out of character to do this on this otherwise very professional channel. Anyway, I love it. I think it's fantastic. The context of this one is like my favorite part about it. The fact that this is just like a utilities page and this video is from their page.
Yeah,
so
that's
funny.
wild.
Okay, here's a couple of just like iconic
Oh,
creepy
that's
videos.
I remember
Haunted doll
this.
moves head on camera.
Ay, no manches, mira.
One more time.
Ay, no
It does turn its head. It wouldn't be super hard to make this happen for a fake video, you know? There could be someone standing behind her. They did put the mirror right here, but the hand could be like in the hair. But you know, classic. Just a no context, random, scary video with a very realistic scream, if I do say so myself.
Ay, no manches, mira.
Like that's a fearful
Wow.
scream.
Ay, no manches, mira.
It actually like gives me chills how good of a scream that is. Like it's so scary. Like she's just shocked to look over her doll and see it looking at her when it wasn't
Yeah.
a second ago. Just a good video, you know, it's just fantastic. I don't think this is the original channel for this clip. This one's just 7 years ago, but this is them saying that they remember this video and every uploaded it. This video
Yeah.
is much older. As you can tell by the quality of it, this is another like 15, 16-year-old video. Scary. It was a wild time back then, man. Okay, this is not a YouTube video necessarily, but I have to include it because I saw it on YouTube back in
Yeah.
the day. It's a movie called The Adventures of Mark Twain, and this is a scene about a character called the Mysterious Stranger. And let me just play the first 30 seconds for you. This is a proper movie, but I saw it on YouTube, and it was popular on YouTube.
Fame is a vapor. The only earthly certainty is oblivion.
Welcome to the mysterious stranger.
Hello,
Who are you?
an angel.
What's your name?
Satan. Uh-oh. What's the matter?
Nothing. Only it's sure a sorry name for an angel.
Please, come in.
Come on.
Like, what the hell? You know what I mean? This is a kid's movie. Also, the randomest thing. I mean, it's supposed to be Mark Twain and the characters from his writings kind of like spliced into like a supercut movie where they're in like this spacecraft time travel machine thing. And so they kind of like teleport through instances of things from his stories. I guess that's the best way I could explain it. Like, this is supposed to be Huckleberry Finn. Isn't that very strange?
Wow, that is
this
strange.
exists
That's
like
so
this?
crazy.
And they created like the scariest character of all time. And that's not even the worst part of it. Like, it's pretty weird, man.
Fools. What fascinations there are on this planet.
This
Lost
is a
my
little bit
lighter.
of a on the edge. Like, it's not like a YouTube video, like I said. So we'll move on. But this is just crazy, man. This is some crazy stuff. I gotta sit down and watch this whole movie sometime. I've only ever seen this like 5-minute video, and it's some bizarro world existential horror for kids in claymation. Isn't that fun? Okay, this next one, I will put it in the same vein as Marble Hornets, but smaller, shorter, and probably less scary. But spoilers, still Slender Man. Same era, 15-ish years ago. It was a all-in character kind of fitness page. Sort of like the science of fitness type thing.
What's going on, Internet? I am Vinny Everyman, and this is Everyman Hybrid. We're here to show you that you don't need those ridiculously expensive gym passes and harsh regimens to maintain a healthier, happier lifestyle.
So they have 5 videos that are like 99% of each video is just like a straight-faced fitness advice, things you should do, things that they've been up to, things they've learned, things they want to share with you. Very like professional content. But then something weird just happens a little bit in each video. Like this one.
Oh, what the fuck?
Just like 1 second of scary woods at the end.
How's it going, Interweb?
And then same thing. They're out for a jog, they're
stretch
talking
out
about
your,
fitness or whatever. Nothing really happens in this episode, but in episode 4,
Backwards.
do you see it? There's a pole, there's his friend, and then right behind it, a familiar shape. A man that is quite slender. You don't believe me? Watch this next scene.
Now, when you want to...
Dude, he's standing right behind you. He's not even hiding, he's just right behind you. Survival skills, absolutely 0, dude. But yeah, this is one, I don't think it ranks as scary, but I like how much they leaned into their characters of just like being like a fitness and outdoor activity, cardio, you know, advice, whatever page, with just like maybe 2 seconds per video where something's kind of off. And it's not even like in your face, it's just, it's subtle a lot of the times. I don't know if these did that well at the time, but you can clearly tell what they were going for. They might have seen Marble Hornets and had a similar idea, or maybe they just had kind of a similar idea just by happenstance, but worth mentioning. Definitely a fun little nostalgic page. Here's one where you can just see Slender Man in the window back here, I'm pretty sure.
Now, again, it's very...
Oh, you're right there.
Slowly. You bring them down to the starting position every time.
Pretty creepy. It's really
creepy.
funny to think of Slender Man being like the monster. It's the reason, like, it was so scary when it was new that it got so overdone, which is why we all that are familiar with it view it as like very not scary and kind of cringe. It's like being genuinely terrified of like Five Nights at Freddy's. You know, it's like we're all older now. That thing was scary when it was new and we were little kids, but like it's just so overdone and everywhere and cheesy, and we're all grown up that it's just like, it's silly to think that was ever scary. Same thing. Slender Man, it's a little silly now, but man, early days Slender Man was spooky, dude. I had one of the Slender Man games on my computer. I played it a lot, as in I started playing it a lot, never finished it, never even got that far. I would always get so scared I would close the game after like a couple minutes. It was so scary. But also I was like 14 probably, so we'll give me a little slack, but it was scary, man. I think it actually was. Okay, another classic for you. It doesn't really count as a YouTube video, even though that's just where we all saw it. This is a commercial.
Oh, fuck you. Oh, this one sucks. Oh, you're gonna show it.
I'm gonna stop the video right here, okay? Because in a couple seconds, you get jump scared, okay? I'm not gonna do that to you. You don't need to go through that. This is a safe
Thank you.
place. I'll play it with you now knowing that that happens. All right, we'll turn the volume down a little bit because it's very loud. It was an ad for coffee, you see, and it says, the tagline is, "You've never been so awake before." You know,
Jesus
they like
Christ,
startled you
that
awake.
was a
And that's what
freaking
this coffee's gonna do. It's
commercial?
gonna scare you so much that you're wide awake and alert. So pretty funny. But this video has 3 million views. Came out in 2006. But it was just an upload
Crazy.
of a commercial in Germany. So maybe the commercial's even older than that. Who knows? But yeah, that was one that got sent around a lot. 'Cause it was like, check out this funny commercial, and then it would just jump scare you. That's how, let me take this off for a second, all right? I'm gonna yap for a second. That's how prevalent getting jump scared in a random video was. I cannot stress this enough. You guys are familiar with Rickrolling, right? Before Rickrolling, or maybe around the same time as Rickrolling was new, same thing. You'd get sent a video, normal video, but then there would be a jump scare just built into it somewhere. And that was like a weird paranoia that we all lived with because you just never knew when you were gonna get jump scared because it was such a big
So
common
true.
occurrence that people would make these jump scare videos that a German coffee company made one. You know how brands are always like picking up on trends these days? It was much less common back then. So for a trend to be big enough to be in a German coffee commercial, that's how much of a thing getting randomly jump scared was. I feel like I've suppressed that because I forgot about that whole thing, but now that we're seeing it, I'm like, oh my gosh, yeah. The amount of times I would get jump scared for no reason, just on like a random Tuesday at 2 p.m., just browsing like regular safe content. Crazy. Okay, we got a couple more and then we'll call it a day, yeah? Okay, I won't linger on this one too long because this is like a full short film. Like it's like a mini stop motion movie that probably took a zillion hours to make. So I'm not gonna like chop it up and give you your little TV dinner of it. I'm just gonna kind of recommend it to you. But I will show you just a little clip to kind of give you an idea.
U2 2 G3 Titan B4 G5, 2, M2.
What the hell?
Ben 1, 2, and 4. X1 to S2. V3 to V3. M3 to Q3.
What the hell?
Warning, you are 15 seconds behind. If you can't not complete the order in 15 seconds, you will be officially cited.
We'll stop there, but let me tell you, it gets a lot wackier than that. But yeah, this is called Operator. It's by Sam Barnett. Obviously, the big content we look at today will be linked. I don't think I'm gonna be linking like ones like this that are re-uploaded of just like singular clips, but everything we've seen like Marble Hornets, Alan Tutorial, and things that were like content made, those will be linked. Definitely recommend this one. There's 3 parts of it. It's like maybe half an hour total. It's a good ride. It's a little, you know, dark, I would say, but I recommend it. Anything that has this much work put into it that's on YouTube, I gotta like use the small voice that I have on my corner of the website to like shine a light on things that just didn't get, I think, as much attention as they should have. Like 1.5 million views is pretty good, but like part 2's only got 600K. You know, this is like a full stop motion horror film, like sci-fi horror film on YouTube. Go watch this, man. I'm telling you. Honorable mention. We've seen this before, probably even more than once. The Little Baby's ice cream commercial.
What the
There's
fuck is
good
this?
reason for my glistening skin. And how I shine.
Oh,
And how my
gross.
pores are so clean and clear.
It's so creepy, dude. We're not gonna watch the whole thing. It's just that, as you'd imagine.
High-five each other with great enthusiasm. This is a special time.
It's a real commercial. And honestly, this is how you get people to hear about your ice cream, I guess. Make the scariest commercial of all time, and then people like me are still watching it 13 years later. You know,
Wow.
what an ad for ice cream, huh?
When you eat, little babies,
So disturbing, you
So
know?
creepy.
I don't like it. It makes me very uncomfortable. Okay, there's no way I can talk about old YouTube horror and not talk about Salad Fingers. This had a chokehold on my older brother and everyone in that age bracket. Like my older brother's age down to mine. It was like everyone was quoting it, doing this scary, creepy Salad Fingers voice. It was very quotable too. But yeah, people, I mean, if you saw this back in the day, you know what I'm talking about. Like, this was influential. This is Salad Fingers.
I like rusty spoons. I like to touch them. I must find the perfect spoon.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we could sit here and watch this. We really could, but I don't know if I want to watch this. It gets pretty disturbing.
Might I ask where you keep the spoons? I see. Then I must leave.
The voice of Salad Fingers is iconic for a reason, I would say. It's very unique and horrifying. It's so, like, gentle and, I don't know, it's like, you know, it's just like, ugh. It's just, ugh. It's very grating, you know? And it's a creepy character. It gets gradually more and more morbid as you go down. There's quite a few of these. But this came out in 2008.
Wow.
So this has been around for 17 years. Almost 18 years. Crazy. All right. And this also did really well. Like, you've probably heard of this before. Part 2 has 25 million views. I don't know how many views the first part has because it looks like it got re-uploaded. Part 1 is only from like a couple months ago. So it got re-uploaded at some point. So who knows? But it's kind of fire, but it's also not my kind of thing. Episode 1 is iconic. I like it because it's just nostalgic in a horrible kind of way, but the rest of it, I'm not interested. I don't want to see where it all goes, you know? Okay, we got 2 more here before we wrap up. Here's just a random out of context clip on a random channel with no other things.
Oh, this is weird.
Is that the Joker? That's the whole video. That's all we get, man. And this is on a channel with 3 videos, and there's just 2 other clips with similar kind of nonsense footage. And, you know, that's it. No context. They never really posted anything past that. Just 3 clips back to back to back. And, yeah, it's kind of creepy. I don't think we ever got context for these, or if we ever needed it. They're not, like, that overtly scary. It's just, like, they're just mysterious. That someone made these, and then that was it. They were like, all right, my work is done. And also, that looks like the Joker. That's the Joker, baby. Okay, last one. Last one, actually. I know, it's frustrating I keep doing this, but I'm like, look at this cool thing. Also, I can't show you much of it. This is 9 minutes long, okay? This is 9 minutes long. This is from 16 years ago. It's this found footage of, like, 3 guys out on, like, a drive, and then they see some weird stuff and, like, a dead rabbit. Then they go down some back road and end up at this scary tunnel. And then...
What are you doing? Turn it back on.
It's not me. I can't.
Turn the bloody lights on.
And then this happens. And then there's scary sounds. And then the monster grabs the camera and beats the main guy to death with it. It's pretty horrifying stuff, but really well shot. And it's kind of got this weird splice where it keeps cutting to like old normal footage of them hanging out, you know? So it's really just, it's immersive, and it was filmed in a way that had people wondering if it was real. Like, it's really well acted, it's really well edited, it's got like just enough production value to it that you're like, this isn't just some project these kids came up with one night. Like, it's like legit, it's immersive. This will be linked. I would show it, but it's just too long, but I think that I highly recommend it. If you've seen it before, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I also don't know if this is if there's a real dead rabbit in the video. I don't know if I want to show that on my channel. It looks kind of like a real dead rabbit, so we're gonna just let that be.
James, point the camera at me.
James, just give me the.
What are you doing? Turn it back on.
It's not me. I can't.
Turn the bloody lights on. What? What are you doing?
Did you go through the tunnel?
Oh shit!
You can't see me. I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay.
Oh please! No! Please! 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 No! No! Dog. Hanley. What? Beans. Cool.
It's pretty cool.
We're gonna get back out of it. It's fine. That's gone. It's in the past.
What do you mean it's in the past?
It's been 3 years.
Rode for like a few hours. Same as last time. No signal, no internet. You turn off another road and you just come straight back in. gonna be alright. We're gonna get back out of here. I go back over there before and we're gonna do it again.
You said you'd help me, yes, and I don't listen.
It's gonna be. We're gonna do it. Come here.
Wake up! Steven! Turn around. He's waking up. He's waking up. Steven, it's okay. Steven, calm down. It's alright.
Where am I? James! Oh, James!
Where have you been?
James, you got away.
Yeah, I got away. Where have you been?
Dave!
Hi, Steve.
Dave, what's Dave?
It's okay, calm down. Where have you been? Alright.
Where is
It's okay,
he?
don't worry.
Where is he?
We're in the car. Where's who? Where have you been?
Where was I? I escaped. I went through the bridge.
It's okay. He's gone.
I went through the bridge and then
It's fine. That's gone. It's in the past.
What do you mean? It's in the past.
It's been 3 years.
Rode for like a few hours. Same as last time. No signal, internet. You turn off another road and you come straight back here. It's gonna be alright.
Finally. Hello? Who was it?
I don't know, it was just a withheld number.
What did they say?
They didn't say anything.
Guys, I'm sorry.
Shit.
I'm sorry I got you guys into this.
Right, we're turning right here.
Do you actually think that's gonna help?
Well, I've got to try something, haven't I? It's fine. We get home.
Oh no!
There's nothing we can do!
Nothing works.
Oh shit!
Christ!
What do we do?
Drive. Drive.
Go, 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 go! Go!
What the fuck?
You got a bit of blood on you.
It's alright, I don't think it's my blood.
James! James! What? What was he doing?
You said there was a film. The one from my camera. We've already done this.
What does that mean?
If you...
That means you're gonna die.
If I'm alive now, I think it's... I could prevent it.
Oh,
I've
stupid.
done it before.
himself.
Activating target broadcast for a high-level threat, angry man on the move. Gamma sensors are lit up on moving to engage. Help me! Going to...
We're going headhunting. I need a neural...
We have movement out there. Anyone see that? No contact here. Affirmative. Stay on it. We got a weak canvas signature. Heads up, people.
Damn it. Oh well. Damn.
We have movement out there.
Damn, all the way over here.
No contact here. Affirmative. Stay on it. We got a weak hand signature. Heads up, people. We got a weak hand signature. Heads up, people. Avoid contact. Avoid contact. Look out, he's picked something up. Take evasive action. Emergency! Emergency! God, stop! Okay, what's that? Heavy damage. Targeting systems online. Roger Fire salvo. Zero in on his position. Deploying now! Confirm status.
Oh. Cool. Alright, that's enough streaming for me today.